G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Draw with Jazza. I'm Jazza, and last week I released the showcase video and the slideshow video showing you all the entrants to the last challenge of the month, which was GRIMATAUR, sort of focused around Halloween. Now normally I miss one or two because I previously would manually download all of the entries, and with hundreds of entries, every now and then one might slip under the radar, but this time it seemed like a lot sort of missed out, and with a lot of checking it turns out that there was a bug where only half of the pages were actually showing, meaning that about half the people didn't get their entry in. So this is obviously really upsetting to a lot of people. It's really upsetting to me because I know that you guys put a lot of work into your entry, so I'm sincerely sorry about this. And of course Newgrounds is going to be taking a lot of measures now to make sure that doesn't happen again. Meanwhile, Newgrounds has facilitated the challenge of the month by creating a custom script to run, which downloads every single entry using that tag, which of course we will be using in the future. To make it up to those of you who haven't gotten your entry into the last week's videos, I've completely re-rendered and remade that slideshow video, which will be uploaded with this video, and this video is going to be a little bit of an additional showcase. I've carefully gone through all of the remaining entries that didn't make it into last week's videos, and I've selected a bunch that I thought I would include in a showcase, and I'm going to be giving some additional prizes to 3 honourable mentions. Now, of course, I don't have the resources to do 2 loads of prizes in 1 month, so I apologize for that, but our 3 honourable mentions will be getting any 3 items of their choosing from the JAZZA'Studios.com shop, and Newgrounds is going to send them a merch pack as well. So I'm excited to show you a few of the unsung heroes from the challenge of the month from October. This piece is by Music Freak 8800 and it's called It Stings. I love the balance between the ethereal cold and the heated hot colours in this piece, and a really cool GRIMATAUR design here. Carbark Demon by Atchibop, I think that's how you pronounce it, is a really cute aesthetic here. I'm actually really struggling to tell if this is a digital art piece or if it's traditional, because all of the textures are telling me it's traditional, but the quality and the really astounding amount of optimization is telling me it's digital. Either way, the aesthetic is fantastic, and I really love the idea of the GRIMATAUR character using a whole bunch of pipes as a straw for essentially what is his juice box in a car filled with people. This piece by D-Draw is called GRIMATAUR in the Wood and has a really nice aesthetic, and I love the way that the pink is used to highlight. There's also a very crisp aesthetic to the design and the overall production of this piece. Fantastic work. Artist Chris Cards painted this piece with the GRIMATAUR keeping the Grim Reaper company while reaping souls of the dead. Chiwol painted the GRIMATAUR here in astounding detail with a lovely subtle mix of some colours, but really using lighting to their advantage with working the scales and the moon off of each other and making subtle highlights around the yellows of the eyes of the characters. Benzi-chan painted the GRIMATAUR in a cemetery. I love the mystical feeling of the piece using the blues and the purples, and the really nice character design of the GRIMATAUR there as well. Ikamet Trevelli painted the GRIMATAUR also in a cemetery. Really cool environment here and a nice asymmetrical camera angle. The GRIMATAUR has a really menacing and yet creepy smile because of how happy he looks to be devouring this soul. Janos Zernik, sorry about my terrible pronunciation, painted the Great GRIMATAUR in medieval times fighting knights. Really cool dramatic outlook here with a great sense of space, a really nice blurred background which helps lend a massive sense of scale to the piece, especially with a figure in the foreground ready to approach the GRIMATAUR. Mosmato painted GRIMATAUR the Soul Hunter. Really cool character design here, and I love the aesthetic and mix of colours and textures in the piece. And finally, this piece is by Goyagal, of someone using their computer unbeknownst to them with a GRIMATAUR lurking behind them. This is also one of the more unique GRIMATAUR designs. There's also a lot of attention to detail in the human figure's painting and expression. Fantastic work. Such amazing entries. Thank you all for putting in your time and effort to enter the challenge of the month. And now I'm going to share with you 3 artists that I'm giving an honourable mention to, and a few goodies as well for their amazing work in the challenge of the month competition. Artist Ricky Hansen painted Don't Look Behind You. This one is great in so many different ways. First of all, it's simplistic without being too simple. It really has nice use of silhouette and shape and uses lighting in an astounding way, keeping focus on the character in the foreground and the GRIMATAUR in the background, and using lighting from the character's phone in a really effective manner, creating that very looming feeling. Artist Fabio Gioffre painted My Monster and Me. This piece has a fantastic traditional feeling about it and a really clever use of colours and fantastic character design. I love the use of shapes and silhouette in the GRIMATAUR character design, which has such a hulking monstrosity feeling to it, and yet the occasional use of bright colours and strong shapes in the piece makes it feel less threatening and more interesting, as if it could be in a children's storybook. Last but not least, Le French Baguette painted a piece of the GRIMATAUR emerging out of the water, with souls swimming around his feet and moonlight glistening off the water dripping on his back and his arms and legs. The textures and lighting in this piece are phenomenal, so really fantastic work and an amazing contribution to the GRIMATAUR challenge of the month. So huge props to you for making such awesome artworks. Please, the three of you, check your accounts on Newgrounds for information on how to claim your prize, which will include, like I said, 3 items of your choice from the JAZZA'S Studios shop. That includes bundles, and of course you'll be sent a little prize pack from Newgrounds as well. I'm terribly sorry for the mix-up this month. It won't happen again, and I am sincerely grateful for all of your patience, and most of all for everyone for the hard work that they put into the challenge of the month. Unfortunately, this month there was that bit of a hiccup which led to a lot of you being a bit disappointed. Even though there was a bit of a mix-up, I've done my best to rectify it, and you can rest assured that that mistake won't be happening again. Thank you so much for your patience, thank you for your support, and stay tuned because in 2 days I'll be announcing the next challenge of the month. Looking forward to see you then, and until next time, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to my channel to see new content every week. Check out more of my stuff by clicking the annotations over there. If you want to support my work and get a few goodies for yourself, head over to my store for archives, ebooks, and get yourself something nice. If you're looking for a great place to collaborate, explore, or share your own content, head over to newgrounds.com. That's it for now, and until next time, see you later.